Do you know that a person's birthday is not random but part of God's divine plan? According to the Bible, before you were formed in your mother's womb, God already knew you and assigned you a mission. Your birthday is not just a marker of your arrival in this world, but also a message from God. You are chosen for a special purpose, to fulfill something great. Let us explore the spiritual meaning of each month to better understand the mission you are called to accomplish. 1. January, Beginnings and Creation. January is not only the first month of the year, but also carries a deep meaning of creation and renewal reflected in the Bible. This is the time of the beginning of everything, where the light of God shines to bring order from chaos. Those born in this month are not just trailblazers, but are chosen as pioneers, carrying the mission to convey God's light and creativity to the world. In the Bible, the beginning is emphasized right from the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and void. Darkness covered the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. Genesis 1:1-5. January, like the beginning of all things, symbolizes the infinite creative power of God. Those born during this time are granted a special gift, the ability to see light in the darkness and transform seemingly meaningless things into extraordinary creations. In Exodus 12:2 it is written, "This month shall be the beginning of months for you. It is to be the first month of the year to you." During the Exodus, God designated the month of Aviv, later renamed Nisan, as the first month of the year in the Hebrew calendar. Although it does not align exactly with our January, the significance of a new beginning remains similar. This was the month that marked the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt, the start of their journey toward freedom and hope. Those born in January often carry a pioneering spirit and mission. They are called to lead, direct, and create order in chaotic situations. Like Adam, the first human created by God's hands, these individuals embody the strength and responsibility to initiate new things and lay the foundation for significant changes. Additionally, January 1st marks the beginning of the year, bringing with it the powerful energy of renewal and transformation. Those born on this day often have the qualities of leaders and reformers with visionary insights beyond their time. They are not content with the status quo, but constantly seek ways to innovate and improve, transforming the world around them. Just as God created light on the first day of creation, these individuals have the ability to inspire and guide others, illuminating the path forward. 2 February, Compassion, Reconciliation, and Dedication. February, with its short days and serene atmosphere, carries profound meaning of compassion, reconciliation, and dedication as reflected in the Bible. Those born in this month often possess sensitive hearts, compassionate souls, and a strong ability to connect with those around them. They are called to be peacemakers, serving as bridges to bring people together and foster harmony in a divided world. Their unique compassion enables them to deeply empathize with others' joys and sorrows, as well as to notice what others might overlook. This role of reconciliation mirrors the image of Jesus, who invites all to find peace and reconciliation in God. People born in February are seen as embodiments of mercy, reflecting God's boundless love. On February 2nd, the feast of the presentation of Jesus at the temple, an important event in this month, underscores the themes of dedication and trust. According to Luke 2:22-24, Mary and Joseph brought Jesus to the temple to present him to God as an act of faithfulness and surrender. This event was not merely an observance of the law, but a symbol of purity and complete trust in God's plan. Those born on this day often carry a mission of living a dedicated life, offering themselves to serve God and spreading His love to the world. While the Bible does not contain specific stories directly tied to February, this period is rich with symbolic meaning of devotion and reconciliation. The Feast of the Purification of Mary, also known as Candlemas, celebrated on February 2nd, represents renewal and purity, especially for those who are willing to entrust their lives to God. Like Jesus being presented at the temple, those born in February often feel a calling to live a life of dedication, not only to God but also to their communities. People born in this month are called to live with compassion and become bridges of peace. They have the gift of listening and accompanying those in suffering, bringing hope in the darkest moments. However, their sensitive nature makes them vulnerable to life's challenges. Despite this, God grants them strength to persevere and guides them to live according to His purpose. 3. March, discovery, renewal, and obedience to God. March is a time of discovery, renewal, and the courage to embark on new journeys. Those born in this month often carry a spirit of learning, a deep desire to seek the meaning of life, and a readiness to face the unknown. This month is closely tied to the rebirth of spring, when all creation awakens from the cold of winter, symbolizing new beginnings and growth. In the Bible, March can be connected to stories of renewal and obedience to God. Specifically in Genesis 7:11, the great flood began on the 17th day of the second month in the Hebrew calendar, corresponding roughly to March in the modern calendar. Noah, in obedience to God, built the ark to save his family and all living creatures from destruction. In Luke 1:26-38, the Feast of the Annunciation on March 25th commemorates the angel Gabriel's announcement to Mary that she would become the mother of the Savior. Despite not fully understanding God's plan, Mary responded, "Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word." Luke 1:38. Those born in March are often marked by a spirit of continuous learning, a strong capacity for renewal, and trust in God's plan. They are like Noah, willing to obey even in the face of uncertainty, or like Mary, daring to place their faith in something far beyond their comprehension. These individuals not only seek the truth, but also spread positive energy, encouraging others to embrace change and growth. However, this journey is not without challenges. People born in March may struggle with stepping into the unknown or dealing with doubt. Yet, just as God guided Noah through the great flood and bestowed great blessings upon Mary, they are always strengthened and accompanied by Him. March is not only a month of renewal, but also a time of courage and strong faith. Those born during this time are called to live meaningful lives, bringing hope and light to those around them. Their mission is to build, renew, and inspire, helping others step into new chapters of life, clearly reflecting God's love and purpose for the world. 4. April, transformation, sacrifice, and rebirth. April holds a special meaning in the Bible, closely associated with transformation, sacrifice, and rebirth. April represents the transition between the old and the new. In nature, this is the time when life revives after the harshness of winter. Similarly, in spiritual life, April is associated with revolutionary changes, where people are called to let go of the old, accept sacrifices, and step into a new life filled with meaning. In the Bible, April is linked to significant events emphasizing sacrifice, liberation, and renewal. Holy Week and Easter, described in Matthew 26:28, recount the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus on the third day. This is not just a story of sacrifice, but also a testament to undying hope, showing that death is not the end, but the beginning of new life. Those born in April embody this spirit, ready to face challenges, accept sacrifices for greater purposes, and inspire renewal. The story of the Passover in Exodus 12 emphasizes how the Israelites were freed from Egypt through the sign of lamb's blood on their doors, beginning their journey from slavery to freedom. Similarly, those born in April carry the energy of liberation and renewal, ready to move beyond limitations toward greater things. Jesus' act of breaking bread and sharing wine during the Last Supper, Matthew 26:26-28, highlights sacrifice and giving, traits often seen in those born in April. Those born in April often possess great inner strength, helping them persevere through adversity without falling. They are always ready to face challenges with courage and accept sacrifices for higher goals. With a strong spirit of renewal, they continuously refresh and transform themselves, inspiring positive energy in others. They also hold firm faith, seeing light and hope, even in seemingly hopeless situations. Those born in April carry a mission to be beacons of hope and renewal. They inspire others, like how Jesus' resurrection brings hope, helping people realize their potential and find hope in every circumstance. Through sacrificial leadership, they stand for the common good and lead by example in their communities. They also have the ability to free themselves and others from constraints, guiding everyone toward a better and more meaningful life. However, people born in April may face difficult times, much like Jesus endured suffering before his resurrection. They are assured, though, that their sacrifices are not in vain and will yield great results. Easter is a testament that life always triumphs over death, and those born in April live with this promise, that their perseverance and faith will lead to renewal and victory. 5 May, courage, stability, and service to God. May carries profound meanings of courage, stability, and the spirit of serving God. Those born in this month are gifted with inner strength to face adversity, just like David in the story of his confrontation with Goliath, 1 Samuel 17. David, just a shepherd boy, dared to face the giant Goliath with only a sling and 5 stones. His strength did not lie in physical might, but in his absolute faith in God. They are steadfast people, capable of building strong foundations in life, like the image of the house built on rock in Jesus' teachings. They are not swayed by the storms of life, but remain steadfast and resilient. This spirit is reflected in Jesus' words, "Everyone who listens to my words and acts on them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock." Matthew 7:24-25. Not only that, they also carry a spirit of service, always ready to help and spread love, just like the apostles during Pentecost, Acts 2:1-4, sharing God's message with everyone. People born in May often possess great courage, stability, leadership abilities, and a spirit of service. These qualities help them face adversity without hesitation, always acting with steadfast faith in God. With strong spirits and loyalty, they often lead others toward goodness while willingly sharing and helping, becoming a bridge to bring people closer to God. Their mission is to live a life of courage, stability, and service, not only overcoming their own challenges, but also helping others find solidity in life. With wisdom and loyalty, they can build and protect enduring values, becoming shining examples in their communities. 6 June, building and peace. People born in June are described as individuals carrying a pioneering mission, defenders of truth, messengers, and healers. They are gifted with the ability to plan carefully and think deeply before acting, ensuring every decision is founded on truth and integrity. Like the imagery in Matthew 7:24-25, they are the wise man who built his house on the rock, steadfast in the face of challenges. The spiritual connection of those born in June is highlighted by the celebration of the Nativity of St. John the Baptist on June 24th. In the Bible, St. John is described as A voice of one calling in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord, make straight paths for him. Mark 1:3. St. John is known for preparing the way for Jesus, and similarly, those born in this month carry the mission of guiding others, helping them find purpose and light in life. They are individuals with foresight, deep understanding, and the ability to inspire others to overcome challenges and aim for better things. Like St. John, they are the voice in the wilderness, paving the way for the lost to rediscover faith and hope. Those born in June also embody harmony and patience. They not only build a strong foundation for themselves, but also serve as a safe anchor for their communities. They understand that great things require time and meticulous preparation, and they are ready to face all challenges with perseverance and trust in God's divine plan. In everything they do, people born in this month are symbols of steadfastness, wisdom, and loyalty to the mission God has entrusted to them. If this content resonates with you and inspires you, subscribe to stay updated on spiritual missions, biblical meanings, and journeys of faith. Join us in exploring the divine plans God has prepared for those born from July to December in the next video. Thank you for watching, and always remember that God is always with you, guiding and loving you every moment.